Assalamu alaikum. Where we are in life, anywhere. I mean, where mm, there is centrism where I am in born. This what is my explanation? That's mean this is like a critical. What they are speaking, they do not understand. What is their centrism? There I am born. Okay, this is start. The thing when I'm like a adult, like a, I'm developing myself. Who I am. That's mean I'm depend on their someone and their text. This is the text. Someone called when this is the bloody text. I mean who they are like NT. Right thing. Right thing. Who they are thousand writer. They explain their text or they write their text or their follower explain their text. That's mean who they are. Here I'm like one kind of reader. Doesn't mean I are actual. They are neurological reader. I are like a depend on like a paper. What they are, but who they are here are one action. Who they are now the thing. Who they are thousand teacher, thousand university were in like a art. They explain like a everyone know who they like Aristotle, their follower Plato, like a Socrates, and they are enough follower, and then like a where they're in working their time with like a I mean pass the time like a they are who they are university any kind of university they are teacher they are till like a explain their text but when this is I like a bloody text I mean I who they are fi they are when they are fi hate their text. That's mean who their writer, maybe they are criminal or who they are explainer, who they are explain they are maybe criminal or both are like a criminal or both are like a criminal. They do not know, they don't understand what the actual purpose for their writing, they are expressing. They are trying to placing their anything. See, if you do not know this is the finger, if you don't know this is the finger, that's when you're trying to explain or manage their explain this is the green color. That's when I is the fact. That's when I is the fact. When you do not see, that's when that is the core fact. Okay. What is the Aristotle their text? I mean, like a who they are like a 1 trillion. Their GIF format are like a 1 GB, and 1 GB is the like a 5 MB. What their Aristotle, what their Plato, I mean zip text. You do not know who they are. Thousand years of teacher. They do not know what is the one what is the one text a type of if you think oh they're in 10 degree and serving and like a more than plus 2, that's mean only 12 is the degree, only 12 is the word, 10 is the like a powerful, and 2 is the and another one who they like a director. Okay, I'm try to clear the thing. We were there, we are like a say I know what is the Adam when he born in, I mean when he placed in this planet, and then who a like way who the Muslim they know 25 hero land in this mother planet. What is their actual text? What is the Adam's text? Only Adam text this is. I am not a I am not a I am not out of conscience. I am not out of their any kind of word meaning their realization. I am not out of their word meaning. That's why I know Adam's text is only one. It was 25 texts is like a whole Al Quran. why whole like a Oxford, like a Frank there any kind of school, Harvard or whole world, why they do not decide this is the Aristotle one text, Plato one text, Socrates one text. That's mean there have mind unconscious, I mean like a unknown some imaginary, unknown something. Okay, why they around like a 10 degree, why they around, what is they explain that time and what I am explain now 2026 for student, what is their time demanding time, their situation, and what is now I am explaining what is for, what is the middle difference, what is why I am why doesn't mean I do insult Adam. They are walking like a cow mart, cow vessel. We are like a Elon Musk rocket or hypersonic. Doesn't mean these are insulting, but I am trying to inform if till I are involved with their Adam cow vessel with my neurological, doesn't mean and again I can insult it. I can insult the thing. They do not know the science. They do not know the science. Alexander do not know the science. Plato do not know the science. Every solution are there. Every solution are there. How to be rebuilt and again. If I know the rebuilt, if I see the all photosynthesis real code, then why I am explaining? What their economy? What they how they rising? I can't follow. How they like a 19th century 2000 or 18th century 19 or 17 to 18, how they rising, they are like explaining where there are other who they know the science, they are developing, who they explaining, who they developing, what is the two men, what is their what I who they are thousand people, who they thousand teacher, I mean student of people of teacher, they do not know what is the two men difference. One are like a machine, they explain because of who they explain, they do not know, so for they are explain, they are they are fallen like a unconscious, or who they know, they are muted, they are only working. Doesn't mean these are also insulted. Who the student, how they know. That means student depend on teacher. Here I am called. Here I am called. Who they thousand economists. They are now this is writing. But I am called, who they secretly say secret write like a 200 years 300 like 1000 years ago, they write what their philosophy, we do not know what is the secret, they are developing secret, what is the secret, they are developing secret, which is never got the any kind of local, I mean local student, local teacher, never got this. We are discussing only a, they're like a, they're like a socialism, some lecture only, some table, any kind of the table fun only, their campus fun only, their group market fun only. But what is the secret, this is not open that time also. And 2000 like 2016, this time also, what is the secret, never open this theory. That's mean who the teacher, I mean Bangladesh, who the teacher, I mean like Europe, I mean America, who the teacher, they do not know the that secret, so for they do not understand that secret message, so for they do not know also same, they are experiencing what is the, or like a weightless theory, they are speaking lecturing with like their student. This is their secret, and we are the foolish student who they are explaining like a also foolish teacher. We are hearing their message. Their message. This is the all of secret I are here. We the student are I are waiting like a one's kind of dependent what the next target and tendency when a newspaper when magazine when the time this who they or everything are like a hallucination. Here I am called who the teacher. They do not know they do not see the either why they are explaining. If they do not know what the next argument, if they do not know what the future. Here the thing, here like a methodological teacher like a Isa do try to know whether I am Muslim, I mean Christian, Jesus. They know they are explaining. I know the layer one. They explain that any kind of. I know how to be save your life. Who they already did. Who they already did. I know how to be back and again their life. They create proof. Who they blind. Isa make proof. I know the who they blind. I open their eye. I know how to open their eye. You think a way one layer, two layer, whole world. I mean whole their camping. Isa explained their all. To think one dead guy Isa know how to be. I mean Jesus know how to be give their life or back in life. They explain, but why they Isa? Why they a type of people, a type of hero? Why they surrender with front of Muhammad? Why? That's mean he know the layer of he know the universe seven layer. He know the how to be make a great life. He know the open eye. Why they surrender front of Muhammad? Try to think. That's mean what the one incomplete I like Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam at last crying, oh Aisha, give me my father identity, give me the wafi. Oh Aisha, give me the wafi. That's mean here also at last surrender. Here also Muhammad at last surrender. Where is the wafi? Maybe clear understand. The thing, this unconscious, they are like a unconscious. Their imagination, they are like a craziness. Who the people they understand. So for they torture like a Jesus, and then they kill Jesus, like a like a hanging anything like a barbecue. They fire Jesus. I mean crucify. Everyone know they are what their bloody grammar. I can clear, but this is hanging like this like a barbecue. A one human, they criminal fire him like a fire pot. The thing who they Muhammad, they boxing there. Muhammad lost the two teeth, and then they fall like a two mountain. Their whole. The thing when people can got their theory, who they Isa, they are also injured. Who they Muhammad, here also injured, and secret injured. I like a here explain. No one explain. No one explain. No one is nothing. Life alone mean alone. Life alone mean absolute alone. Mean Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam at last announced with I house. I mean and his house. Everything is like enough. Everything I like enough. I do not know. I do not know where is father identity. I mean Wafi. If they Isa do not know, if they Muhammad do not know, that's mean how you teacher, any kind of world teacher, Oxford teacher or Harvard teacher, or like a Bangladesh Dhaka University or Chittagong or Jahangirnagar Sylhet, what you are explain in front of a student. Respectfully and be carefully. Respectfully and be carefully. If they Jesus do not know, they Muhammad do not know, a thousand history, a thousand of para camping history, like a the Maya history, the Farah history, the every history, call history or Arjo history or any history. What are there? What are the text? At last text is I am trying. At last trying. Bloody I am trying. Every doesn't mean I make insult to the university teacher. No, I am called. If teacher do not see what the next target entrance, how why they explain like a lecturer front of a student. This is very much insulty and very much like a hello session. You create the one kind of hello create. On comes of hello holocaust make like a holocaust. Like a, this is like a funny word. And now at last what I am trying to I am also a student front of my father. Doesn't mean I am a student front of who the university teacher. Therefore have I try to explain only a method. What is the present? What is the present demand? What is the present and what is the present? Either another education are like a frustration. History can change the world. This is time meant to know, but this is also more than actuality who they for any kind of student. What is the next target and tendency? Mean you must be involved of accuracy, means science, and then to do with work. Wise, wise, wise X involved with you. Wise X involved with you. Wise. This is front gear or this is back gear. What is the confusion of I can use like a four girl, I can use like 8 girl, I can use like a 13 girl, I can use like a 14. What is the text? Who they Hindu? I think more than 500, 5,000, more than 500 and 400 some their pattern. Now this pattern, if this pattern you play like a multiple, that's mean this is like a more than 14, more than 20,000 pattern. One human, if he practice in like a, if he practice, if she practice in like a one boy, one gun, that's mean 100 to 200 time are enough. How they enjoying with like a 20,000 pattern with, how to know this is the oral X, this is the nipple X, this is the duet X, this is by to be a, like a how to be an again, I mean reveal text. I am here, I am asking who they Adam to Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who they Hind, who they Gautam Buddha, how they and again in planet. That's mean they know who they know. He can't explain. Only they are explain who they do not know. Like a university teacher. And I am the bloody foolish student. I am hearing, and I am follow their technique. But I have short life. I am indoor. I am practicing like a bloody black hole. Where the 5 time, 10 time, and 13 time, 14 time, I am dead. I am the over. That time I am dependent on the gamma frequency. Whether out of like a their alphabet. Their alphabet. I have no alphabet. How I am making like a word and then sentence. Every history I like a word like a trillion, any kind of 37 trillion, whatever your whatever your universe. Every 37, every 37 inverse and reverse, all are goes to one is word and become a like alphabet. That's mean who they are Lord. Who they are Lord. Lord is like a alphabet. Alpha, beta. Everyone know. But I combine the I like a belong like a word. That is so for NP. Education is the word conscience of realization. Like a Romeo and Juliet, like a Radha Krishna, like a Shri Farhat. Everything I like a peach and peach. I mean peach. If I do not know this word, this is the word. I am before explain what the NP. Doesn't mean I am called this is poison. What is their feelings? What is their realization? This is sweeter. This is like a knife. You do cut your heart. This is fire to touch. Doesn't mean you do realize this thing, but this is someone. Someone explain this is poison, and this is their activity. Someone call this is fire. Someone call this is. So far we are educated. I carry their feelings, but I know here already over. Here a type of thousand realization with if I do not know their word concerns of realization. That's mean I am not educated. Because of this is education. Education is the word conscience of realization. Whatever your thousand line, thousand sonnet, every sonnet I at last depend on one word. That means one word, and before alphabet is like a their soul. I mean here have Lord, here have A to Z, Alif to Ya. Every alphabet are like a soul, word soul is, and thousand word are combined like a sonnet. That's mean everything both are inverts are dependent word and reverse are dependent like word. If you do not know their realization, you are not educated. I mean this is the text. Word is the text. Word is the text. If Adam text, Alexander text, Plato text, Socrates text, or any kind of if till we do not know their scientific or what the meaning of their text. If till do not understand their text, I am teacher. I am also student. What I am doing? Because of what and why I am explaining. Because of I am teacher also do not know what the next target and tendency and which is for. And I am dependent following a type of that type of teacher who they explain like Oxford, Harvard, and Dhaka, Bangladesh, Dhaka University. Doesn't mean if I call what is the solution. Doesn't mean if I call what is the solution. I give the solution. And again call I give the solution. Do see what the next target and tendency which is for. Either know it only a rotating like a one V for one dog. Ow, they are rotating. Ow. This is the explanation. What is happening whole world. Till have time, try to stop a type of hallucination theory, and make what is the present and what is the next for. Only a scientific theory. Do you stop any kind of hallucination theory, sir?